Alrighty everyone, hello. This is Bubble Ninja 720 bringing you part 46, I believe, of my live stream for Final Fantasy XIV. Now I'm gonna have to go ahead and break tradition. I know I had it set up at some point that I was gonna do 2 hours per video, but unfortunately I don't have enough time today. We're only gonna be able to do 1 hour. And I wanted to get this one in because there's a very interesting thing that just occurred for this week. And it's a very rare thing. So we're going to go ahead and knock that out. And then immediately after that, we're going to go and continue some more Hildebrand. If y'all noticed while I was running around shortly, I did update my attire. So now it's more heat friendly for the summertime. Oh, fireworks going up. As you can see, yep, got my summer attire from last year going. I look good. Let's continue. So we're gonna have to go to the gold saucer. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. Nope, wrong way. We're going over here. I need to go to Ul'dah, and I need to go and hit up the airship. There we go. Oh man, it's so early in the morning. I'm literally doing this right before work. Part of the reason why I don't have enough time. Alrighty, dighty. I think I got over here. I think I had a mini cactuar pod I can do. Yep. Will I be lucky? Nope. Can I get lucky this time? Nope. Nope. Damn. Wow, that was horrible. Oof. So I was on my main and I was doing my weeklies and I noticed something very strange. Adventure First Worn for the entire set. This is about the easiest jackpot you can hit. Nope. Maybe. Here we go. Present thine self. Gold Saucer welcomes guests the world over. Let me tell you, there is no better place to study the fashions of each land. I've made my decision. Brace yourself. Yay! I don't think I've done this yet on the channel. I figured that's why I wanted to squeeze this in. Oh, you do that to him too, as a guy? This is nothing short of perfection. Words utterly fail me. You, my friend, are a living, breathing masterpiece. The very soul of fashion. And should anyone dare to say otherwise, they shall have to answer to me. Here, this is your prize for participating, along with a little something extra, for putting a smile on my face. Yay! I can't do any better than that. I got all 3 achievements. Woo! In one go. Let's see, do those have anything special attached to them? Fashion leader. Alright, let's go and continue on. Go to Dower Meadow. Let's see, how much did that give me? Ooh, almost close to my first million. We are going... Nope. There he is. Alright, let's see what we gotta do. Yes? What is it this time? I'm a busy man. Looking for a villa, you say? Said something about sharing a flagon with her countrymen over at the Coffer and Coffin. Reckon you might still find her there. I'll warn you, though, if you're smart, you'll keep your distance from that one. That poor bugger Ganlon tried to interview her for an article, though thought the girl was going to rip his head up clean off. How can I put this? She doesn't seem to take kindly to being asked questions of a personal nature, if you catch my drift. That said, if you're looking for a good sparring match to warm you up for the tourney, it might be just the ticket. Ha ha! I can assure you there will be no need for gratuitous fisticuffs, my good sir. With my remarkable powers of espionage, we will ascertain all the information we need without the fiery lass even being alerted to our presence. Let us be off. Yeah, I like to see how that's going to work. Coffer and Coffin is in Central Thanolin, I believe. Yep. Oh no, I left my chocobo in the stable. Oops. Whoopsie toodles. Excuse me, whoop. Let's see, so we're going over here. Behold, the lovely Miss Avila, just as predicted. Let's keep watch from here so as not to set off the girl's famed temper. How many times must I tell you, there's no cause for concern. The spoils shall be mine, may as well be written in stone. Do you realize what this means? We have suffered and suffered long, but my victory shall mark a new era. Just as Rabban al-Din won a new life for himself in the Colosseum, I shall win a new life for our people. Prize that I shall claim will boast of the wealth of our people 1,000, no 10,000-fold. A land where wealth is power, we will be kicked to the gutter by the old dons no longer. And with that, I must be off to the Nanawa mines to meet my sister. Miss Avila's self-assurance is ever a sight to behold. I deduce that my own chances of felling her on the field of battle are infinitesimal. I told you that before you signed up. Come now, we have a suspect to pursue. Trying to steal Avila from Uncle Wolfie's tentacles, are you? I'm afraid that isn't going to happen. Yes, Uncle Wolfie's homemade explosive will set that this is the end of the road for you. Does that make me a bad octopus? Ah, the distinctive smell of fire sand. Oh, that's Hildebrand. Another one of your handcrafted explosives, I take it, don't you? Heavens no, Inspector. This is far too elaborate to be one of mine. You think whoever crafted this would be willing to give me a lesson? They're onto me. Preposterous. Could it be that Musclehead isn't as stupid as he looks? I see. In any event, I shudder to think that what might happen if an unsuspecting passerby chanced upon such a hazardous object. Allow me. Heave ho! You gotta be kidding me! Speak with Hildebrand. He's over here. A maiden in mining garb must be the sister from whom Miss Avila spoke. Let us listen a bit closer. Thought we agreed. No hard labor until your leg is healed. I swear, sometimes I think you were born solely to give your poor sister headaches. Said the girl who once fought off 10 Imperials with one good arm. Perhaps someday you'll understand that your little sister can take care of herself just as well as you. Speaking of which, what news of the tourney? Worry not, Hegelina. They've taken all the necessary precautions. The Warden's grace is as good as ours. Even the most modest estimates value its worth at some 30 million gil. That's pretty nice. Not enough to make you a mansion, though. You realize what this means? Necklaces from Eshtaim, sun-silk dresses, and all the luxuries you've ever wanted will be yours. Poor little girls in shabby clothes, objects of pity and scorn for the Uldan upper crust. Those days are over. After I claim victory, we will take our rightful place at the top of society. I don't know, Abby. Wealth is all well and good, but when I see you stand tall in the Colosseum, hundreds of thousands cheering your name, I'm proud. No matter how humble your birth, if we stand strong and stand together, this alone is all the wealth I asked for. That's your problem, Hegelina. You've always been too quick to settle for less than you're worth. Worry not, for your sister's watching over you, and will do this for us. Now I must return. Gods forbid one of those prying reporters overhears us. That's my Abby, unfazed by a duel to the death, yet terrified to be caught in a moment of tenderness. May the gods smile on you, sister, and be safe. A more moving display of sisterly love I have not seen, and yet I fear it is afforded us little in the way of prospective clues. You can see Ultros in the background. We see Mavilla's obsession with victory runs even deeper than we imagined. That said, I can't help but feel a bond with the girl. My sister and I were alone in the world too, you see. Inspector, did you hear what I heard? Look, kids, Uncle Ulti has had it up to here with you. You think you could just fall in this pit and die like a good little boy? Hee, I'm talking to you, Mr. Warrior of Light. Hear that sound? Just one step closer. Closer! Yeah. Not you, you idiot. Ahem. No need for concern, friends. I have simply taken the liberty of investigating this hole in the ground. And I am pleased to report that there seems to be nothing out of the ordinary. Our hero. Now, shall we return to Ul'dah? The Mithril Cup will be starting before long, and the last thing we want after all this is to lose our bout by forfeit. Could it be? Did that musclehead dive straight into my trap to save his companions? The others seemed completely unsurprised by this turn of events. Doubtless he has performed such selfless acts before. A true gentleman if I ever saw one. But if you think that means I'm gonna show mercy on you, you've got another thing coming. Time to break out the big guns, kids. Wait a minute. I dug 2 pits, didn't I? Come to think of it, the second one was right around. Hey, what's up, brother? Give me a break! I did one, a few days ago. I don't know if you've seen that one. That one was pretty hilarious. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to play for a full 2 hours this time because I got to work. So I'm only going to be going for like another 40 or so minutes. I'm going to try and get as much as I can out of this before heading. Yes, there's something the matter. We're on something of a tight schedule here, Inspector. Stand back, Miss Ellie. My well-owned Inspector senses are tingling. I feel a most fearsome adversary lurking about. I know, right? Kinda figures what happened. This time you're really up the creek without a paddle, kids. Say hello to a not-so-little friend of mine from the Coliseum. He's large, he's in charge, and most of all, he's hungry. Where in the world is he? I haven't got all day. Yep. It is Ultros. And there's an even bigger goofball. My Chimera, who is that half-naked fool? I'm more like 75% naked. Father, could it be that the aura of unmitigated murderous rage that I felt was not our quarry, but you? Hildy, I'm merely taking a stroll in search of inspiration and materials for my newest masterpiece in the making. What brings you and your friends to these parts today? Just a bit of sleuth work, Father dear, and with that we must return to Ul'dah. If you have not heard, your son is set to compete for the Mithril Cup. Oh ho! Moonlighting as a gladiator, are we? Fitting second career for a Manderville man, if I do say so myself.
That muscle-bound old man is the inspector's father. Remind me never to go to one of their family reunions. God, just who is this inspector anyway?
Hildy is a worthy rival if ever there were one.
Who goes there?
Is it Greg? Haha, Hildy, hero. I've been waiting for this day.
Wow, look who we have here. You're quite the intimidating gent yourself. Friend of the inspector, mayhap?
I am Gilgamesh, wandering duelist, and I am not so much the inspector's friend as his enemy.
Well, that makes two of us. Perk up, Gulliver, because this just might be our lucky day.
Is there no one in this accursed realm who can remember my... call me what you will, friend, but heed my words. Hero is a formidable foe.
That sounded like high praise coming from a big fella like yourself. To have such a powerhouse as a sidekick, that inspector must be something else indeed.
I know not what brings you to do battle with those two, but I warn you, you will end up as seafood soup if you face them alone. And with that, I must be off. For reasons that I do not entirely understand, I'm considered something of a fugitive in these parts. Hero, I will not fall so easily this time.
Wow, it looks like I've got my legs full, all 8 of them. But if that adventurer is too strong to take on alone, I'll just have to bring along a friend.
Supplely twisting ring, calling to mind the undulations of a creature of the sea. Yes, inspiration has struck.
Nobody here but us octopodes.
Look forward to your next life as a masterpiece, fiend. Yeah, Godbird is a beast. Can't run away.
Muscleheads, I hate 'em.
Yeah, I bet you one of the, if you were to get into a boss fight with Godbird, it's one of those insta-lose fights. Yeah, right, he basically is. Yeah, I gotta go to Coliseum. Alright. Yeah, if you missed the last part, Hildebrand was, cross-dressing. I thought it was hilarious. I think this is actually going to culminate in a trial at some point. Good heavens, chancing upon father like that, dare say it's taken a year off my life. Quite a crowd has assembled, and it would seem the festivities are nigh about to commence. I'd hoped to uncover more of Vista Villa's secrets, but no matter. What better place to continue my investigation than on the field of battle? The trouble with truffles. Oh yeah, this is gonna come late in the trial. Another common Final Fantasy face is gonna pop up. Good heavens, we haven't much time before the tourney begins. We must hasten back to the Coliseum and apprise ourselves of the rules of engagement. To a true gentleman, the battle is not about victory or defeat, but fighting with honor. Whatever treachery or guile my opponents may employ, I will not lower myself to their level. Oh, Hildy, you're gonna get your tail handed to you. Oh, I can see Ultros upstairs. Looks like he's got more, knots on his head. Head body.
Bumps on the heads, chipped teeth. I'm one shabby-looking octopus, I tell you. They don't pay me enough for this. That's all going to change soon, isn't it, buddy? Hoonga!
Ah, Mr. Ultros, just the octopus we were looking for. I was hoping that you might enlighten us as to egads. Who gave you those ghastly bruises?
Bruises? I fell down the stairs, that's all. Now get lost, I'm a busy octopus. Funga!
Ouch, you have my sympathies, good sir. It is challenge enough to coordinate 4 limbs, let alone 8. Is there someone inside your office?
No. Whatever gave you that idea? I'm simply, fumigating the place for pests like yourself. Now don't you have a battle to go fight? Funga!
Inspector, I think something's alive in there.
That's just me, talking to myself. Yes. Funga. Gods. Yes, gods. Working as a receptionist is fun.
Battered, bruised, beset by vermin, and still able to find joy and fulfillment in your work, I say, Mr. Ultros, your passion for your chosen profession is truly an inspiration to us all. Hero, if you would come with me for a moment, I fear the stupidity in the air may be contagious. Vault over the Lalafell potato. Well, has your investigation borne any fruit? I see. Avila seeks to win the tourney to claim a fortune and raise her and her sister out of poverty. Furthermore, she has implied that she has taken the necessary precautions to ensure that her victory is all but certain. While trailing her, you narrowly evaded a series of dastardly obstacles, and upon your return, that strange octopus appeared considerably worse for the wear. The evidence points in one direction. The Alameda girl and Ultros are plotting together to claim the Mytho Cup and its lucrative prize. It is not as preposterous as it sounds. I've done some research on our 8-legged friend. It would appear that Ultros has become something of a regular at Uldaw's taverns and houses of pleasure. I suspect that he is using his inside knowledge on the workings of the Coliseum to identify and eliminate potential threats, thereby ensuring victory for Avila and earning himself a healthy commission. There is also the matter of the Tempest Blade that is rumored to be the source of the Alamegan girl's strength. This remains a mystery, which means that I fear your life is still in danger, Hero. Not sure. Are you talking about, Godbert? One of the guards informed me that several crates of refuse from the Coliseum reception room were hastily discarded in Pearl Lane not bells ago. It is a stab in the dark, but the contents may yet provide some answers. I would ask you to bring them to me. Oh great, a fetch quest. Let's go to Sapphire to get the pearl. No, it's not Sabin. Oh my god, it looks like a JoJo character. Or, what was it, Bobo? Probably hit that a little too late, but oh well. Yeah, right. Alright. I gotta go back to Briardian. So did you hear the news? They're going to open Final Fantasy XIV for Xbox players, and also they're going to increase the free trial to Stormblood. So now you get A Realm Reborn, Heavensward, and Stormblood for free. You can create an account and get to level 70. You get all that content. The only thing you can't do is you can't have retainers, you can't sell on the market board, you can't join a guild, and I don't think you can private whisper anyone. Which is a pretty decent chunk of, and you can't own property. And I think your cap is 300,000 gil. Pretty big limitations, but at the same time, you can get a big chunk of game story for free. Well, let me see what you have found. Now, what do we have here? Ah, yes, a spectacular assortment of innards and entrails, and what's this? A sack, even more foul-smelling than the gore it was laying in. If that can be believed. And look here, something appears to be written on the side. Sitgot Sundries. It seems this merchant has had dealings with that squishy mass of tentacles. Let's pay a visit to the man and have him enlighten us as to the exact nature of their partnership. Where's Sitgot? Oh, Sitgot's back at Sapphire. Welcome, welcome! What might a discerning gentleman like yourself be looking for today? I'm sorry, sir, but if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. No exchanges, replacements, or refunds. I stand by the quality of my wares, and I expect my customers to do the same. Wait now, did Ultra send you? I'll be asking the questions here. What exactly did you sell to that ungodly creature? Why, an entire sack full of gold truffles. Can you believe it? Well, with the impressive price and that distinctive aroma, they're only for the most discerning of customers. Which Mr. Ultras clearly is, as he just placed another order today. Could these truffles somehow be connected to? No. I shall stop myself before I start sounding like Inspector Briardian. It wounds me that you would sneak off to conduct your investigation without me. And to steal away hero here, this gentleman is not impressed. Did you find anything? Inspector, good gods, what is that dreadful smell? Miss Ellie, I would have expected a cultured young woman like yourself to be more educated in the Epicurean arts. That is the most distinct and delightful aroma of the gold truffle. An acquired taste, to be sure, but one that has won the heart of many an Uldon gourmet. I particularly enjoy them slow roasted, as my dear mother makes them. Roasted, you say? Why, my mouth's watering just thinking about it. Might I be so bold as to ask the recipe? It appears the productive portion of this conversation has come to an end. Besides, the tourney is about to begin. Let's make haste back to the Coliseum. Oh, man. I hope I can get the actual trial in before I have to leave. The Coliseum Conundrum. Well, that merchant proved to be a spectacular waste of time which is in short supply. We must return to the Coliseum before the battles begin.
Here's the plan, hero. I shall find a suitable vantage point to observe Miss Avila in combat. Till I've ascertained the trickery behind her abilities, you are to keep a wide berth of her blade, understood? We'll let Hildebrand take care of her. He's a good meat shield. There you are. I was this close to starting the melee without you. Ha ha ha. I'd be remiss not to tell you that there's been a slight change of plans. Another contestant suffered a last-minute injury, and none other than our very own Ultros has stepped in to take his place. With everyone's favorite octopus joining you two in the fray, spectators are just pouring in, and bookmakers across town are raking in the gill, which ain't a bad thing for us. Word has it that Master Fergus himself is quite taken with my promotional skills. Aye, the future's looking bright for old Dower Meadow, it is. So what say ye? Are you ready to get your arses kicked? Ha ha! Yes, I'm ready. Let's do it! Let's enter the melee. Aye, that's what I like to hear. Ladies and gents, it's time for blades to whirl and limbs to fly. Oh, I love that saying. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, plutocrats and paupers, open your eyes and steel your stomachs. The Mincer Cup brought to you by our ever-charitable friends at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. Your concern is our concern is about to begin. We will stand atop the heap of maimed bodies and twisted limbs to claim victory. Will be the tempestuous Avila Malamigo, hero of the famed warrior of light. Or who was that grinning fool again? Ah, that's right, Humberbotch, agent of infamy and imbecile extraordinaire. Or will it be our 11th hour entry, Ultros, the 8-legged purple purveyor of pain? Wahaha, here I am, did you miss me? Aye, I'd say we have a battle for the ages here, folks. Combatants, take your positions and let the battles begin! Alright, you know the deal. We team up and wipe out the others, then when it's all just the two of us, I'll take the dive. You receive your share of the winnings, I've not forgotten our promise. He has no weapon. Doesn't even need help. Look at Avila's blade spin. Why, she's a veritable whirlwind of death and destruction out there. They breed him tough in Alamigo, that's for certain. You are next. I'm ready. Here we go, ladies and gents. Once my buddy gets a whiff of these raw truffles, he'll be sneezing up a storm. Literally. I wonder if you've guessed it yet. Ah, nothing like the rich aroma of roasted truffles. Ah, this fighting is giving Uncle Ulti an appetite. Is it time for dinner yet? Wait a minute, roasted truffles? Braised in a savory sauce, just like Mother used to make them. Feel free to have seconds. There's a whole sack full where that came from. That meddling musclehead. taking him so damn long? Girl's gaze gives it away. Open that gate at once. Funga? What is that monstrosity?
Mr. Typhon, is that your stomach I hear rumbling? Couldn't I interest you in some roasted truffles, perhaps?
What fascinating friends you have, Ulti. Why, just looking at this charming little nose. Is he perhaps suffering from a case of the sniffles? Funga! Yeah, right. Could it be Avila's vaunted Tempest Blade? It was that monster all along. The girl played us all for fools.
Don't look at me. It was all her idea. I'm just a stupid octopus.
You were the one who approached me, you double-dealing fiend.
I just wanted to experience the thrill of battle, you know, for my work and all. Come on, Dower. Was Uncle Ulti ever lied to you?
What did I tell you? Knew there was something fishy about that Alamegan whore. Alamegans. Beggars and brutes, a lot of them. I'll give them a home in our lands, and this is the thanks we get. Send her to Garlemald for all I care. Just get her out of my sight before I get sick. But I just wanted to... My sister.
I feel for the girl. Really, my little octopus heart goes out to her. But the rules are the rules, right? Now, if Uncle Ulti may be so bold. I say we call off the melee and have a final showdown between the 3 remaining competitors. That would be me, my buddy Typhon, and the hero here. What do you say, Mr. Warrior Light?
Golden. Alright, that's what we want to see. Old Tros. Old Tros. Old Tros. Now you see where this trial is going towards. Now this is a most unprecedented turn of events, but whom am I to deny the wishes of such a passionate crowd of martial arts aficionados? The venue, Halatali, the fighters, the tag team of Ultros and Typhon versus the Warrior of Light, who will be left standing when the storm is settled. Be there or miss the battle for the ages. He's stuck on the ceiling. Oh, he's actually plastered into the ceiling. Never mind. So to review, the truffles were to elicit a sneeze from the octopus's oversized crony, which would be positioned so as to appear as it was coming from the Alamegan girl's blade, allowing the two to sweep away their opponents with ease. No wonder I wasn't able to see it sooner. It's quite possibly the most imbecilic scheme I've encountered in my years as consulting inspector. At any rate, we have no choice but to trust in your abilities now, hero. Let us make for Halatali. He did not fight as a gentleman. Alright, I'm just gonna port there, because it's gonna take a little bit. And I need to unlock this. Yeah, this is gonna be a very interesting fight. I hope I can get this fight in before I have to leave. Ah, interesting. Was it 16, 15? Or is it, the remake of 7? $16, huh. Yeah, I haven't even purchased it yet. I've got nothing on it other than the only thing I know is I think the main character can summon Ifrit.
Well, this tourney's turned into a right mess. With all the trouble I took preparing consolation prizes for the melee, it looks like we won't be needing them after all. Of course, as long as you're bringing in their spectators and the profits, I could give a Nat's arse. Now, I know what you're thinking. 2 against 1 ain't fair, especially when one of the two is the size of a small house. So here's the deal. Why don't you bring along some of your friends for the battle? Let's say 7 of them. That should even the odds, eh? The Dragon's Neck. See if we can get in on that. Alright, what's my hunt for the week? Objang. We can try and look Objang up. Just gotta get my trusty rusty map out. Give me 1 second. Just trying to find the map. Ah, there it is. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so Objang can pop up here. Nope. Objang can pop up around here. Nope. Oh wait. Yeah. Down here. Nope. The only one I remember him being in was in 7. He was from the Forgotten Forest or whatever. After you beat Ultimate Weapon. Uh-oh. Am I still on air? I think so. It broke. I hope it's not broken permanently. Play cards while I'm at it too. Oh, a spotted triple tribe would certainly break up the monotony of constant research. Shall we begin then? My best deck. I think I won. Yay! And I got a card right off the bat. Even in defeat, there's pleasure to be had. If you wish to play again, just say the word. I would be grateful for the diversion. Yay! New card. Mutamix. Bubbly Pots. That was quick and easy. I'm still on, right? I didn't know if your yes was for Final Fantasy VII answer, or if it was for yes, I'm still live. Come on, Objang, pop up. Cool. It'd also be nice if people would queue up so that way I can get this dungeon done. I might have to push it to another part. I got some time left though. Still no Objang yet? Does have a lot of spots that can spawn in. Nope. Object could spawn over here. Nope. Alright, so I guess he's in the southern portion. Oh, you're off today? Or tonight, I should say. That's good. They're still treating y'all like shit over there? Where you at, Object? There you are, I see your little pompadour ass. Oh wow. I'm surprised. They still work at a skeleton crew, or do they finally get you all staffed enough? Or at least semi-decently? True. They're at least telling you they're cutting your hours, huh? Instead of just letting you work the 40 and then only paying you for like 20? Oh, my fat chocobo popped. Alright, what else was there that I can do? Where's my treasure map? Northern Thailand, we can go do that. That's cool. They can't really afford to get rid of you. Unless they want to be supremely stupid. I might not be able to do this dungeon this round. Shit. Really hoping that that would work out. It is a early morning on a weekday. Alright. That is right here. That's an easy one to find. Oh, someone's mining. Huh. There's my treasure coffer. An alpha slime has emerged. Critical strikes! Guaranteed critical strikes! I love it. When I get the heals later on, it'll be amazing. Moonstone, Mithril Plate, Belladian Silver, Wolf Fangs, and 1,000, almost 2,000 gil. Oh, jeez. Yeah, they're really pushing that stuff on you, huh? You know, you gotta be careful with that, because they're gonna start moving you around now, too. And the more you learn, the more they can shift you. Might want to start asking for some more money. You ever get recertified with the electric jack? Oh, it's fucking hilarious. Oh, come on. I queued up as a tank too. Yeah, no healers, no DPS, and no other tank. I wouldn't touch one either. Especially the way they're being dickish. Play triple triad. I don't think anyone has cards for me around here. Maybe we could go play around with the, yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll go play around with the house while we wait. I gotta do some stuff. I'm working on the bedroom portion, top floor. Or wait, are there any cards people around here? Well, we could unlock some stuff. I can unlock Samurai. We can do that. Look at that Samurai quest. And what's this? Pio Rayo. Oh, this is a dungeon unlock. Corpse Room! Ah, stop doing that! Ah! Huh? Why, your hero, the famous adventurer. Thank the gods for bringing you here. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Pyraeo, one of the many faceless adventurers struggling to make their way in Eorzea. Forgive me if I sound bitter. I don't begrudge you your renown. Your superiority as an adventurer was obvious to me long before you became a household name. Our paths crossed near Sestasha, you see. Hard to believe we moved in similar circles back then. Speaking of which, do you perchance remember having met a conjurer named Edda around that time? We used to adventure together, and she and I had 2 others. Our little group didn't last very long, though. Things fell to pieces when Avir, our leader and Edda's fiancé, met his end at Tantera Deepcroft. That was a long time ago. Harsh words were exchanged and we all went our separate ways. Since then, I've been getting by on my own. Wow. I would have handed them the case and told them that they could finish it and show me how it's done. That's what I would have done. Like, you can do better? Alright, here you go. Chop chop. Truth be told, I hadn't planned on seeing any of my former comrades again, but then this letter arrived from Edda, containing an invitation to her wedding. Now I know what you're thinking. I should be happy for her, and I was until I noticed the name of her groom-to-be. It was none other than Avir. What's more, the venue for the ceremony is to be the Tantera Deepcroft, the very place the poor fellow died. Something isn't right, I tell you. Nice. Now in the letter, Edda wrote that Lievin, As the fourth member of our group, had already agreed to attend. They chanced to meet each other recently, from what I could gather. Not knowing what to make of it all, I thought it was wise to consult Leovan about the whole strange affair before replying. The last I heard, she joined the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and I didn't have the first idea how to go about tracking her down, until the greatest scion of them all appeared. That is, could you tell me where I might find her? In the lich yard of the Church of the Saint Adama Ladama. Sorry, I didn't. Slain in an Imperial raid, you say? By the 12, I had no idea. When did this happen? While the Black Wolf still lived? Then how can it be that Leovan met Edda recently? God, they don't know what to believe. That means you got undead on your hands. If it's too much to ask, I'd be most grateful if you'd show me Leovan's grave. We didn't always see eye to eye, but she had a good heart. And if she truly... Well, I need to pay my respects. Please meet me at the Lich Yard. Sure, later. I got another 15 minutes before I gotta, check out. Or you could just put the, what was it, Jimbo from South Park? Make fucking haste! The Way of the Samurai. Thal's balls, just when you think you've seen it all, the world's full of surprises. What am I talking about, you ask? Oh, nothing much, just the most amazing blade work I've ever seen. Wasn't even the main card either, but light entertainment. A far-eastern fellow, old enough to be my grandfather, appeared and called for challengers, but who should answer him but a brute of a gladiator? People thought it was either mummery or a sick joke. After all, what could one expect from such a mismatch? The old and infirm versus the young and inform? When the action began, the old man proceeded to drop everyone's jaws, his opponents not least of all, with his blistering blade work. He's still asking me if I'm still working? You know, I'm still getting stuff about, like, job opportunities in the company. I wouldn't be surprised if I still have a technical, like, discount. I haven't been to a store in ages. That's hilarious. I feel bad, in a way, because he wasn't that bad, but the rest of the management is just so fucking piss poor. I had to get out of there. When the action began, blistering blade work. The most riveting moment, though, was when he had the challenger on the back foot, for instead of finishing the job, he went and sheathed his blade. Putting your steel away in the heat of battle? Well, that's akin to committing suicide. This wasn't lost on the gladiator, who lunged in with a mighty swing. The spectators gasped collectively, thinking it was over, and it was, but not for the old man. For in the next instant, before anyone could comprehend what had happened, his opponent had crumpled to the ground. In one fell stroke, and with impossible speed, the old man had drawn his sword and dealt the telling blow. A few heartbeats passed in stunned silence. Then the stands erupted in riotous cheering. God, just recounting it gives me the chills. The speed, the precision, the elegance, simply sublime. How is it possible? If I had ever heard of this Far Eastern warriors, these samurai. Wait, are you thinking what I think you're thinking, and you want to face the old man? Well, that silver-tongued showmaster was looking for a few challengers. But if you don't want to do this, let someone else be the fool. Cool, I'll do it. Where do I gotta go? Where do I sign up? Details! I need the deets! What's this over here? So you want... Oh, I haven't even picked up Pugilist? Oh yeah, I also did the summer event last episode, and that was the Power Ranger outfit. I'm gonna dye it green for the Greenie Ranger. Kayla's gonna get a kick out of me telling her what you just told me. Oh man. I wouldn't be surprised if my name's still on the schedule.
Come one, come all, marvel at a mystery of the Far East, a swordsman hailing from exotic Hingashi, whose blade work is quicker than the eye can see. Don't let his age fool you. Old though he may be, he's already made short work of one of Oldav's meanest gladiators, and he now seeks a new challenger. If you can best him, you'll be rewarded with a rare Hingan treasure. There's just one condition. You must fight with the same blade as the old man's. If you think you have what it takes, proceed to the Gladiators Guild and make yourself known to the Far Eastern Elder. Roger Dodger. I will do just that. Give me that samurai goodness. Samurai is actually kind of fun. Pretty fun. Ah, Far Eastern Elder. Visara, unusual yet undoubtedly formidable. There I hope a worthy challenger has come. Well met, friend. I am Musase, samurai of Hingashi. Musose. Lest you wonder, samurai are swordsmen of the Far East. Yet know that the swords we wield are unlike those of this land. Katanas they are called, and for our duel I shall lend you such a blade, along with a stone, a talisman of sorts. Wear them on your person, and you shall become one of us, at least in appearance, if not in sooth. Give me the goods! Yay! Samurai is unlocked. Yay! Bushido blade! Pull it out of my ass, and yay. Aw, oh, man. Full on gloves. I'll have to get rid of something. I'll put these out. Put those there. Insufficient armory space. I can see it. Wait, was that the item I needed to use? Yeah, the nameless togi is what I gotta wear. We'll just get rid of this pink stuff. I don't need this pink stuff. All these pinkies can go. Pink is outdated anyways. Well, except for these. These can stay. The accessories can stay. The pink gear needs to go. Samurai. The Sen gauge displays which of the three Sen effects, Setsu top, Getsu left, and Ka right, are currently accumulated. Sen is required to perform Yajutsu, the number of Sen accumulated determining which weapon skill will be executed. 1 for Higenbana, 2 for Tenka Goken, and 3 for Midare Setsugeka. You can view the job gauge description at any time from the Actions and Traits menu. I'm naked. I need to put some clothes on. Boink. 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 Oop, that's not it. That one. And then I need to put on this. And these are the slayings. Yep, the EI Jutsu. We'll just leave that one there for now. Yay, I'm a samurai now. Woohoo! Yay. I love the way the stance is when I'm running around as a samurai. Right. Yeah, all these can be bye-bye. Oh yeah, you also have a good idle stance. I like the idle stance. Come on, do it. There we go. Alright. Do I have any blue gear associated? I don't think so. Because I think it shares with Monk, if I remember correctly. crap baskets, because I kind of don't want to use the samurai sword. Kind of want to, yeah, whatever. Then I got red mage, the dandy. That's going to be my main DPS going on. And I got my dragoon, yay! My cane armor and my cheap looking spear. Alright. Let's see, can I do any of these? Oh, I could go pick up Pugilist while I'm here, considering I don't have that unlocked. Can start clearing some of this stuff out. We've got 5 minutes, people, come on. Queue up! Nope. It's over here. Greetings and welcome to the Pugilist Guild. We pugilists are specialists in hand-to-hand combat. Through rigorous training, we forge devastating weapons of our fists and feet, which we employ to great effect in battle. Yeah, right. That's actually pretty smart. There's no better place in all the realm to train in our discipline than here. If you would walk the path of the pugilist, I highly recommend you add your name to our roll. What say you, friend? Yes, I will join the Pugilist Guild. A decision you will not regret. And before we proceed to the paperwork, it is essential that you know something of our guild's story past. Since time immemorial, man has used whatever has been at his disposal to settle disputes. In the beginning, that meant fighting with his fists. Such hand-to-hand combat existed in various forms throughout Eorzea, each evolving independently of one another. The origins of pugilism, as we know it, however, can be traced back to the staging of barehanded bouts at the Colosseum. These contests attracted fighters from far and wide, bringing their myriad styles crashing together on the blood sands. Amidst this chaotic intermingling of styles, there arose a pugilist of singular strength and skill. This woman made it her life's mission to master every form she encountered, that she might refine her art. Among her many song-worthy exploits, we pugilists remember her participation in the gladiator tournament most fondly. Back when barehanded fighting was still seen as a pastime for peasants, she took on fully armed and armored gladiators and effortlessly bested the lot of them. Word of her feat spread across the realm like wildfire, and of course, Olda swiftly transformed into a center of pugilism, with people flocking from all over to train under this master among masters. The woman's name was Cornelia, and it is her that the Pugilist Guild owes its existence. The art practiced here is based on her well-encompassing style, and this training hall is modeled upon the one which she once built. And there it is, the brief history of our guild. I've told this tale 1,000 times, but gods, it never fails to fan the flames of my fighting spirit. Now then, before we can proceed with your enrollment, you must first obtain the Guildmaster's approval. Let me know when you're ready to meet him. I'm ready. Let's do this. Now, you ready to present yourself for the Guildmaster's inspection? Yes. Way the Pugilist. Master Hamon is among the greatest pugilists of our time. For long years, the man ruled the blood sands as the Holy Fist, though he has since retired in favor of training aspiring fighters. That actually sounds pretty awesome. We could maybe record it. I started to do a recording with steps, but we're having issues with being able to do that, so we'll have to try it sometime. You'll find him overseeing his charges yonder. Go now and show to him the fighting spirit that burns within you. Yeah, past time you got your arse back here. Well, what did the dancer have to say about my proposition? Hey, Master Roshi. You're not my errand boy. There's no dancer. There never was. I'm not doing anything indecent, I swear to the gods. What? You're here to enroll? Oh, well, why didn't you say so sooner? In my capacity as guildmaster, I'd be glad to give you a primer on the art of hand-to-hand combat. Doubtless you already know this, but we pugilists fight with our fists and feet. While these don't deal as much damage as the blade, it hardly matters when you can land several blows for each swing of the sword. What we lack in destructive force, you more than make up for in speed and cunning. Under my guidance, not only will you master striking techniques... Yeah, right.
You'll also learn to string them together to deliver an endless flurry of blows. Only through such fierce combinations can a pugilist realize his potential. Yar! Crikey, I spent from all this talking. You ought to speak more, son, and give me a chance to catch my breath. But where was I? Ah, right. Joining the guild. Before you do so, I must warn you that the path of the pugilist is long and arduous. Do you believe you've got what it takes to go to distance? Be honest with yourself now. Oh, yeah, I can go to distance. I can beat the Huns. Yes, you have a fighting spirit. I can see it in your eyes. I see no reason to deny you a place in these halls. Welcome to the guild, son. To help you on your way, I'll add some names to your hunting log, opponents you might own your skills against. And so as to make a budding pugilist of you, here's your very own Parahora. They're a tad old and rusted, but that'll serve to make you look meaner, I reckon. Now I have a mind to assign you your first lesson. Arm yourself with your weapons and let me know when you're ready to begin. Your first lesson. Get me a magazine. Tis unfortunate, but it looks like no one's queuing up, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and leave this here. So we're gonna go back to the house. And I'm gonna call it. Oh. There's the Power Ranger costume. Someone painted it gold. As I said yesterday, it's not a bad glamour piece. It's just very unfortunate that they mashed the chest, hands, legs, and feet into one item. So you have to wear the entire suit. I would have loved just having the chest piece. So then I could have definitely done my own take on Green Ranger. But I'm not a fan of the one-piece attire. Secret entrance. Sorry, Lefty, I completely forgot about you, my right-hand bird. I know I haven't changed anything still. I opened the area up a little bit. I don't know. I wanted the walls, but at the same time I don't. Down here, I got all my NPCs. They're gonna be like a little stall here. And I have my treasure hoard here. Yeah, right. And then upstairs, I got my maidservant. I have like a little hallway here. And it's gonna be like a bathroom. And then it opens up into here, would be my bedroom / study. I'm gonna put like my bed here or something. I got my desk with my stuff. I don't have my glasses on there because I'm wearing them. Alrighty, folks. Thank you all for watching. This has been part 46 of my live stream for Final Fantasy XIV. Sorry it had to be cut short because I gotta go to work. I hope you enjoyed it, little brother. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully next time we can have an extended search. And yes, that idea for playing Borderlands series together, excellent. I still have to do that for the channel, and I would like to do that as a co-op. Anyways, if you'd like to give me a thumbs up for those watching in the future, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to keep up with content that I release as I release it. Sorry I haven't been very regular for a bit. I've got a very chaotic life right now. Anyways, I will catch you in the next video. See you then. Later. Good night, bro.